What's up guys, it's Mike for SimRacing604. Welcome back to the showroom here in Assetto Corsa, and I would like to introduce you for the first time on this channel to the virtual racing cars Revenga R13. This of course based on the Rebellion R13 LMP car. This is the third LMP car we've gotten from virtual racing cars for Assetto Corsa on PC, the other two being the Bike Holland and the Vendetta. Truly fantastic cars, and I will link in the description to my reviews of those cars, but we have a third now, and this one is very cool. A lot of people big fans of the Rebellion R13, so this is a definitely welcomed addition to Assetto Corsa. Tons of details to cover on this car. There's animated fans, and one cool thing that I have discovered is that the nose can actually be entirely replaced. So if you go in game and start messing around with your wing settings, it can actually change the nose in its entirety. You see that those dive planes changing and the length of the nose changing as you adjust the front wing, and the rear wing you can see the pitch changing there. So more than just physics effects, there's actually a full visual effect including a replacement nose. Pretty amazing. Virtual racing cars, they always deliver. They've done some fantastic work, particularly in the past year or so. They've just really stepped their game up, and the cars have been amazing. So I'm going to get this out on track and describe the feeling of driving it, and also do a little comparison with the Bike Holland and the Vendetta. Let's go ahead and get into that. Alright guys, so here we are at the Nürburgring GP on board the Revenga. Let's give a little rev. And clutch out. And we are away. I've done a number of laps already in this car. It is absolutely brilliant, but there's a caveat. It is difficult to bring this monster under control, under braking. There you saw a little bit of mid-quarter understeer. I'll wait till everything gets up to temp before I fully demonstrate the effect. But you can see a few skid marks on the tracks, from earlier laps. Should be able to take Schumacher S flat easily. 260 kilometers an hour on exit there. And you just about saw what I was alluding to there about the braking. Slight lock up there. So there's no ABS with this Revenga. And this car, I almost said unfortunately, but it's not unfortunate, I wouldn't say. It just kind of gives it personality. But it is difficult to bring this under control. You cannot just stomp on the brake pedal. You really have to ease into it. Your braking distances are roughly what it would be for like a GT3 car, which is surprising. And there you see that mid-quarter understeer. That's a lot to do with me carrying too much speed into the corner. Once you get those rears hooked up, just unreal performance. Really brilliant little car. But this thing locks up so easy. There you saw a shade of it there, so you really have to just find that threshold. Push to it. Try not to push beyond it. Ah, brilliant. The way virtual racing cars sort of implements the aerodynamic effects. So good with this car. Around the high-speed corners, it feels so confident. Should be able to take this one pretty fast. Too much. Overcooked it. Should still be in the 1 minute 40 range here. 1:39.3. Still learning this, obviously. We'll try to get connected with the car. But man, anything Virtual Racing Cars does these days just seems to put a smile on my face, and this car is no different. So the big question, where does it rank among the two other, along with the Vendetta and the Bicolin? Well, I would say if you own the first two, and you should, then definitely get this car. This is a nice addition. It is a monster on track. But if you only have it in the budget to buy one, I still got to go with my Bicolin. I love it. I still think it's among the best sim cars I've driven in a very long time. Absolutely outstanding. Had this been the first release, I would be saying the same thing, that it's a must-have. But just by comparison to what's come in the past from Virtual Racing Cars, I prefer the Bicolin personally. There again, just about lock those brakes up. It's going to take some serious foot dexterity to ever get really fast with this car. Oh, missed this by a mile. Wildly off pace here. Woo. Again, once you get your front tires pointed down the track and you hook up for that rear traction, this thing just blasts. .200 kilometers an hour comes so fast. You lose all perspective of what you should be doing around a track like this. In a GT car, for example, which is I'm sure where most of us are spending our time at the Nürburgring GT layout. Alright, let's see if we can finish off with the personal best here. That last lap, 1:39.5. Down about 2/10 here on this lap. Still down 2/10. I don't know where I'm going to find this time. Try to be a little bit more bold under braking there. There's nothing like that feeling of the Schumacher S. Such an amazing car. Gaining a little bit of time now. Should be pulling even. Let's see how brave I can be through the chicane here. and I made it just about as ugly as I could. There's no way we're going out like that. See if I can put in a tidier lap here. Frankly, I just want to drive this thing all day. Ugh. Oh man, 2/10 down. Looks like I've got some work to do, guys, in order to bring this beast under control, get a little bit faster. Because I am losing time. Every time I push, it just gets worse. I suppose slow is smooth and smooth is fast. Ah, horrible corner. Alright guys, unfortunately we will leave it there. We'll finish this lap. But yeah, like all virtual racing cars products, this is another great one. Is it as good as the Bike Holland? Not quite, in my opinion. I just am obsessed with that car. But again, if you own the first two, for sure get this. It's another great one. Alright, my parents didn't raise a quitter. We can do this. Although I do think I stopped making sim racing content for a while. Is that quitting? Ah, still down 2/10. Where's my speed gone? I love the sound. This thing is just monstrous. Hasn't been the best lap, but I am pulling even. Whoa, with my personal best, then that happened. Alright, this has got to be it. I'm going to keep working, guys. Hopefully I'll do a comparison video pretty soon between the 3 virtual racing cars LMP offerings. But yeah, another great one here, guys. Mind yourself under braking, and otherwise have a great time. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.